Hey YouTube, just wanted to do a quick little review on the Hogue Microswitch. There's a lot of videos on it, it's been out for a while. I just wanted to offer my quick little take on it and to cover just one or two things that I'm not sure anybody else has. First of all, I decided to get this in the Sig edition. I liked the design of it and the color contrast of the black handle and the dark gray blade. I think it's a very beautiful knife. I did a lot of research on just kind of the difference between the Sig version and the regular Hogue Microswitch. Also thinking about the Micro Flip as well, which is their manual action one. So first impressions are it's a very beautiful knife, very well made. Like many people mentioned, there's no movement in the blade or anything. Two little issues that I have initially. So I wanted to kind of talk about why you would buy this and why you wouldn't buy this. If you're looking for a small, compact, auto pocket knife, this is great. It's phenomenal. I think it would be best suited in a pocket without using the clip, or a backpack, or even in the case. But for me, you know, kind of just using an everyday carry, this is just for reference, the Kershaw function. And I've been using this for many, many years. So for me to, you know, pull it in and out of the pocket quickly and frequently is very important. And one thing I didn't think about is that the difference with this Sig version is this raised emblem here, and it's quite grippy here, which is great for, you know, getting a good purchase on the handle. However, in this edition, it's not so great, I found, with attaching to your pocket. The clip rides or lands right on where that emblem is, and with jeans or any other clothing, it's very, very grippy with a lot of tension on here. It's very difficult to get this in your pocket. You kind of need two hands, and to pull it out, it really pulls your pocket up a bit. You're gonna wear your pants out quickly. Whereas something like this that has, you know, aluminum and smooth, it just kind of glides in and out, no problem. So I was a little disappointed in that, which leads me to think that I'm gonna go to the regular Hogue version. In addition to that, the action of the auto function, I think, just to forewarn people, it will need some time to wear in and even some lubricant in here. So I'll show you what I mean. So if you press it hard enough, you know, it works perfectly fine. However, you'll see on here, if I start to press, I'm putting a fair amount of pressure on it just to get it to kind of click a little, and then I have to push a little bit more, another click, a little bit more, a fair amount of pressure to finally get that to pop open. Now I'm not sure, I won't be able to see it on the camera, but there is mechanism in here that could easily be lubricated. I didn't want to do that yet because I wanted to just kind of showcase that so people weren't too alarmed and thinking that something was problematic. So you can see that it's almost like a two-stage action, and I'm not sure if that's intentional. I don't think it is. It just takes quite a bit of effort, and it's not smooth. Now on the flip side, you do want this to, you know, be a little bit tense or a little bit more tension so it doesn't go off easily in your pocket. But that's one thing I was concerned about. I don't think it's a manufacturing defect or error. I do think it could have come a little bit more lubricated. There was nothing in the directions even about doing that. Let's see. So also, in terms of one of my initial decisions to get the Microswitch versus the Micro Flip was twofold. One was the jimping on here. People were saying was pretty sharp on the Micro Flip, and so when you go to use, you know, articulate or use the action, people say it can hurt your finger a little. There's no issue on this one. We'll see. I'll probably get the Microflip to compare. But that was one issue. And then the second issue was somebody brought up a good point in another video. On this edge where the, I'm not sure what this part's called, but where you press it to open it, on the Microflip, it sticks out pretty far, and some were concerned about it kind of digging into other things in your pocket, like your phone or something. So that was one reason why I thought, and then the second reason why I thought I would get the auto is I've never had one before, and I thought it would be like a quicker action. But I see people, and I've been used to it myself on this one, just kind of quick action as soon as you pull it out of your pocket. So I think it's one less thing to fail. In the Microflip version, it's not even spring assisted. They have just a great detent apparently, and there's a nice little click and a flip there. So I'm anxious to try that. Only other small thing of concern to note for people is just kind of how small it is. You depending on the size of your hand, I mean, you get a good grip and purchase on it. So, I don't have any concern of it's, slipping out of my hand or whatever. But if you're used to something in this size where you've got, a full grip on it, you kind of have to your pinky's going to be half on, half off in limbo land. So to me, Hogue would be great if it was just another ½ inch longer. But it's a wonderful knife in general. So again, who would buy it? The Sig version specifically is you like the design, you want a little bit more grippy here, and you're not likely going to be using the pocket clip at all. So if you just kept it in your pocket, or you kept it in backpack, purse, whatever, or in this pouch, this is perfect and great. And again, with a little bit of lubrication and just kind of articulating it more, you should be able to wear it. I imagine that this would wear in a bit with your pocket, but I think that's going to take some time to do that. Why you would not buy this is if, like me, you want it as your everyday carry and it's coming in and out of your pocket frequently throughout the day, or you want just quick deployment and not have to use two-handed, movements, or again, kind of really wear on your pants. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to get the regular Hogue edition in the Microflip and not the switch, the auto. And we'll do another video of that. So I just wanted to go over a few things that I don't think some people have talked about with the Sig version specifically. Hope that helps. Hey YouTube, just wanted to go over a quick little review on the Hogue Microswitch Sig Sauer edition that I recently got from Neal at heartoftexasarmory.com. He was wonderful to do business with. I saw a review of that he did a couple years ago on the non-Sig version of this. I think it's called the X1 Microflip or the Microswitch. And I really wanted to do business with him and more of a family-owned local kind of business than a big conglomerate. And so I called him up and asked him if he could work a deal on this, and he was very gracious and very accommodating. So I wanted to just give a shout out to Neal on that. I'm going to go into the review section of this in just a moment, but wanted to mention Neal and heartoftexasarmory.com. I'll make a link in the description. And thank you for considering supporting my channel as well as I grow and just try to offer more perspective on a variety of different topics. So please consider subscribing and liking. Thank you.